This is Nick Douglas from Adventures of a Sailor Girl, and I have with me Mr. John Winning, Herman. He is the owner, skipper of Andoo Comanche. I think we're all about ready for Boxing Day, right?
I am ready for Boxing Day.
Ready?
Ready.
Ready. I mean, the forecast looks insane.
Yeah, no, we're looking very happy with the forecast. Downwind, fast race, that's what we want. My dad says you haven't done a Hobart till you've done it in 4 days or more, and I'm happy if I never do a Hobart if that's the case.
I'm never doing a Hobart like that. Ever, Herman. Ever. No.
Maybe if I had a bunch of really fun guys that I enjoyed being out at sea with, maybe.
Maybe if you built the boat or something like that.
Yeah, it would have to be. I mean, like the Maluka or something. Someone said that Love and War or something used to have. Was it Love and War?
Love and War took
Winston
9 days.
Churchill,
Winston
sorry.
Churchill, 9
Nathan
days.
Dean said Winston Churchill had a bar with like the things that you could put your glass up to, the upside down the nip. They give you a shot. He goes, they could just walk up and they're drinking the whole way to Hobart and having roast dinners every night for dinner and so they're the glory days of comfortable
Hobarts.
yacht racing. Yeah,
Exactly. So, I mean, what's the last Hobart you did? Was that on
2018
on the winning appliances
boat.
60? Yeah.
Correct. And we beat this boat to the first mark,
Which was amazing.
Yeah.
Nobody ever thought that boat was going to do anything, and you wound it up.
Yeah, I know.
That was bloody
Maybe
good,
Matt
actually.
Allen should have sold it after that result. He would have got best money for it.
Yeah, probably would have. But now you've got Comanche, Andoo Comanche as it's now known, and your team has been sailing more than anybody else. I mean, you're a bunch of skiff sailors and
in a
dinghy
very short
sailors.
period of time.
Yeah.
You know, Rico's got 20 years on us, but
I know, but
for me, it's also a big advertising thing for our new brand, andoo. So I say get the billboard out there. We've got it for a short time, not a long time, and so get as much mileage and coverage and footage out of it as possible.
I have to say it's been really cool for me hearing about all the kids that have had access to the boat when you've been pulling up over at Royal Sydney Yacht Squadron or things like that during the week. I think it's really cool that you're sharing this amazing asset with a whole new generation.
Yeah,
as
we
well.
don't call them kids though. We call them future customers.
Okay, right.
No, kidding. no, it's been great. It's been great. And
No, it's
maybe
awesome.
future team members.
Yeah, I think future
some of them
team
are a
members.
few years off working in our customer support team. I think.
Yeah.
So, no, they're awesome. Great bunch of kids that have been coming through. No doubt, some amazing future legends of the sport.
Yeah.
And as a kid, I just remember being able to go and watch big boats, fast boats. At my youngest age, being able to sit in my dad's VS, thinking, "Wow, this thing's amazing." And then as I got a bit older, sitting in my dad's 18-foot skiff, going, "Wow, this is awesome." And I never had a chance to sail on a big yacht as a young kid, but if I had, it would have blown my mind. So to have the ability now in life to be able to give that experience to people, I can't get enough of it. Yesterday, our last training session on Thursday, we committed as a crew to do a serious one, not take guests, not take passengers. And I think we had about 6 passengers.
Yeah.
But we did eventually do the last half of the session as just a crew to just sort of make sure we just knew what the boat felt like without having 6 people that didn't know what they were doing on board. But it's great. We've enjoyed the coverage. I think the media and the journalists and TV stations have enjoyed talking about it, and
100%.
yeah, we've certainly
I think it's pretty
tried
special.
to make it as exciting for everyone as possible
I think
without having any collisions or,
Yeah,
or
we don't need any of that.
major injuries or incidents. But otherwise, we'll keep it exciting.
Yeah, you will keep it exciting, and the start's going to be exciting. The run down the coast is going to be exciting. You said it already at the press conference, but it could be anyone's race. But I think that rip down the coast might suit you a little bit, so long as it doesn't lighten off too much once you get to the do. And
Yeah, I think if the boat holds together, and I think one race, a thing lost a dagger board or something, and then, things break on these boats.
100%.
In the last ocean race or whatever we were doing, the engine failed. And that probably was a good one to fail because it was pretty light wind at the time. And I don't think they were having much fun sitting there watching the 60-footers sail past them. But things break. We broke on the last race in Hamilton Island. We lost an engine for indefinitely. We didn't get it back going pretty much till we're back at the dock. But that taught us how to sail the boat manually too. It's not very quick when you're sailing it manually. You have no can and keel. But
can you
we worked
believe
out
they
how
used
do
to
it.
sail that manually when they first did the Hobart on?
Yeah, at least they had pedestals.
100%.
We
You
were
don't
doing
have
it with a
pedestals.
we were hand winching them.
A winch this big with a hand winch.
It was,
Oh my goodness.
There was literally I think it must have been 20 people on the end of the rope pulling it like a tug of war with 2 people on a hand winch. Pedestals one thing and we figured out we could do it. But we were just like, I guess we needed to get into the passage there to get into Hamilton Island. We had to jibe. The only way we could jibe was to furl the sail. We had no idea at that point if you could manually furl that sail with a hand winch. It took a long time, but it is possible.
But it is possible. Well, that's good to know. But before you head off, Herman, how many Hobarts will this be for you?
4, but the first one I didn't make it, so it was like more like a Sydney to Maroubra or something. No, we made it just in Victoria.
But you've done one with your dad already. This will be another one with your dad. How many has he done?
He's done, I think this will be 8 for him sailing.
Yeah.
And 5 he's done on JVW,
On JVW.
which apparently count. But even he's the first to say this will be his 8th one sailing.
Yeah, which is great. No, that's awesome. Well, good luck on Boxing Day and beyond, because it's not just about the start.
Thank you.
Enjoy the race south.
Yeah, hopefully we get another trophy this year, so that'll be good.
How good would that be?
Yeah. Cheers.